Gervonta Davis is back in the gym, and if you've been watching the latest training footage, you already know something looks different. Tank isn't just going through the motions, the speed is there, the power's there. But more importantly, the focus looks completely different. Every punch has a purpose, every movement is controlled, and the intensity inside the training camp is starting to raise a serious question. Could this be the most dangerous version of Gervonta Davis we've ever seen? For years, Davis has built his reputation around explosive power, incredible timing, and the ability to change a fight with one punch. But what makes him so difficult to deal with isn't just his power, it's the patience behind it. Tank can spend several rounds studying an opponent, looking for small mistakes, waiting for the perfect opening. And once he sees it, everything can change in an instant. That's why his training camp is always something boxing fans pay close attention to. Because when Davis is preparing for a major fight, the smallest details can tell you a lot about what he wants to do when he finally steps inside the ring. And the latest work from camp has certainly caught people's attention. The first thing that stands out is the speed. Davis has always been one of the fastest punchers in boxing, especially when he starts putting combinations together. But speed alone doesn't win fights. Timing does. And that's where Tank has separated himself from so many other fighters. He doesn't simply throw punches quickly. He waits. He reads. He makes his opponent believe there is an opening. Then suddenly, the distance disappears. One shot lands clean, and the entire fight can change. That ability to create danger from almost nothing is one of the biggest reasons opponents have to be extremely careful against Davis. But there is another part of his game that often gets overlooked: his defensive movement. Tank is comfortable fighting from different positions, changing his rhythm, and making opponents miss. He can stand in front of you and make you think you're close enough to land. Then he steps away. The punch misses, and before the opponent can recover, Davis is already firing back. That kind of reaction speed is not something you can develop overnight. It comes from thousands of rounds in the gym, and that's exactly why training camp matters so much. This is where fighters build the habits they rely on when the pressure becomes real. There are no easy moments once the bell rings. crowd is watching. The opponent is trying to take your head off, and every mistake has consequences. So the work done during camp has to prepare a fighter for those moments. For Tank, that means sharpening the weapons he already has while continuing to improve the areas opponents believe they can attack. And one of those areas is his ability to maintain pressure without becoming reckless. That balance is extremely important. A powerful fighter can sometimes become too dependent on the knockout. They start hunting for one big shot. They become impatient, and when that happens, they can give their opponent opportunities. Davis has shown that he doesn't always need to force the knockout. He can wait. He can control the pace. He can make it. Opponent work, and when the opening finally comes, he knows exactly what to do. That patience could become one of the biggest factors in his next major challenge, because whoever stands across from Tank will know the danger. They will know that one mistake could cost them the fight. They will know that they cannot switch off for even a second, and that creates a completely different type of pressure. Imagine being in the ring with Davis. You throw a combination, you miss, you move back, and suddenly you have to wonder whether Tank has already found your timing. That mental battle can be just as important as the physical one. Because boxing isn't only about who hits harder. It's about who can make the other fighter hesitate, who can control the distance, who can force the opponent to fight at an uncomfortable pace. And Tank has become extremely good at doing exactly that. Another thing that stands out during camp is the importance of conditioning. Power is useless if you can't maintain your performance. Speed is useless if your legs are gone. And technique becomes much harder to execute when you're exhausted. That's why elite fighters spend so much time preparing their bodies for the later rounds. Tank needs to be ready for every scenario. Maybe the knockout comes early, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the opponent survives the big shots and forces Davis into a long fight. Maybe the fight becomes tactical. Maybe it turns into a war. A serious training camp has to prepare him for all of those possibilities. And that's what makes these sessions so interesting. You can see